how to...
Hey everyone, welcome to Cold Conversations by Cryoflex.
The show where we invite guests to dive in the cold plunge and break the ice. Our guest today is no other than UAAP Fencing Champion Juliana Gomez.
Let's get it. Juliana, welcome to Cold Conversations.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Pleasure to have you.
Thanks, Asky. Thanks, Megs.
Is cold plunging a part of your daily routine recovering as an athlete?
It is now.
It is now?
Yeah.
Yesterday we asked some of your followers to ask some fan questions for you. So that's what we're gonna ask right now.
Okay.
Not Centine now. Ask, what or who is your inspiration to do your best in anything that you do?
My parents and my coaches. Like, I feel that my parents are so supportive in my journey. So for that I have room for error. I think that's a privilege now.
It is, absolutely it is. I think that the way you've worked up from where you were a couple of years ago where you just started fencing and just how fast you've grown has been really impressive.
It's because I've been given a lot of chances to step out of my comfort zone and try new things, even if that means failure.
Where does that, you talked about having that no fear of failure. You know, a lot of people would be scared to risk it all and fail. Where does that fearlessness come from?
It's really just from wanting to get better. I feel like I have to fail in order to get to where I want. Like, if you don't compete, how are you gonna become a good competitor? Like, you need that experience.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Little Mismatched asks, do you get pressured when you don't achieve your goals?
I don't. Although my goals, a lot of them are long term. So, who's to say that I haven't achieved them or that I'm not gonna achieve them? I'm working towards them every day.
But do you set those short-term goals that you know you're progressing to your long-term goals?
For sure, but I'm not impatient with myself. So, if I'm not... That's a lie. I'm pretty impatient with myself compared to... No, I'm impatient with myself, like, in fencing.
Yeah.
You know, like...
But yeah, when it comes to goals, for sure.
But if the question is, do I get pressured if I don't reach them right away?
Yeah.
No. I've accepted that the journey is gonna be a tough one.
I think your question is more of like, let's say your goal was to win like opens, for example.
Okay.
Let's say that was your goal. Like, do you feel like pressured, let's say, after you lose?
That's not pressure. I think it's just a test of faith. That's where... No, it's true though.
Test
Like,
of
that's
faith.
where like the faith comes in. Like, I think that because I'm very spiritual. Like, I pray a lot.
Yeah.
I'm deeply religious. So I feel that, you know, like, if this dream was put in my heart, then for sure, like, one way or another, I'm gonna get there. Like, it's just not my time.
Yeah.
Okay. Little Mismatched asks again, what were your parents' life lessons to you that you still carry and are still reminded of today?
Something that they constantly tell me is to just put in the work and then the results will come. Like, when I lose, I come home most of the time crying. They'll just tell me to just keep putting in the work. Like, trust the process. As cheesy as it sounds, you really have to trust the process. I've trusted the process so many times and it hasn't failed me.
I think being around your parents and getting to know them as well, like, kind of gets us to know you more as well.
Yeah.
I see like a lot of your faith comes from your mom, who's very spiritual and has prayed a lot for us.
And then a lot of her determination comes from like your dad, diba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your love for sports and the work ethic for sure. Coach Rex Reyes asks. Ito na.
Shout out to Coach Rex, man.
Shout out to Coach Rex, man.
Coach Rex.
Okay. How do you balance school and fencing? Good question.
I think it's important to know how to say no. to certain people,
Vitamin
certain
N.
vitamin N. Yes. What's the name of that runner? Kipchoge.
Kipchoge. Yeah.
Like he mentioned this in a podcast. Like I think the greatest thing is to learn how to say no. He calls it vitamin N because I think that translates to discipline. So to discipline yourself to do what you need to do for school and then show up for training, that's huge. Like that makes an impact in your overall routine. Like to really compartmentalize and know what you have to do first. I think that's one of the best things that I've done for myself this year.
How do you spend your slow days?
I take it really, really slow. I stay in bed for as long as I want, read a book, some phone time, make my own lunch or merienda, depends on what time I get out of bed. And then I really just lounge and I take my time.
Jella Mabel asks, how do you keep your mental health in check? Also, I'm a big fan and I love you so much.
Thank you so much. It's important that I work with people that I genuinely trust. So for example, I work with Coach Rex. I don't doubt that he wants the best for me and that he'll make me the strongest possible fencer.
Never do.
Diba?
Never do.
We never doubt
But
Coach
also,
Rex.
I work with a sports psych, Coach Marcos Manalo, and I think that's really impacted my outlook.
I think that's like an underlooked facet of athletes, just that sports psychology. Like, I feel like, you know, athletes go through like crazy trials, highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and
It's insane.
to stay even keeled throughout that is honestly a skill.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite
By
movie.
Andy Jin Tabandi.
I really like Shrek.
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 Shrek
Shrek
one,
is like
one
a-
or two? Or is there a Shrek 3?
Two. Especially like when they start playing Funky Down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah. No, I just love their own version of Hollywood. And,
Yeah.
But my favorite movie, that's hard because I watch a lot of movies, but a movie that I'll never say no to is Shrek.
Somebody asked, Juliana, hi, heart emoji.
Hello.
Why did you choose to study here in the Philippines more than studying abroad? Thanks.
Studying abroad wasn't an option for me. I don't want to be far from my parents, and UP has always been my dream school.
Wow. Why was it your dream school?
Because my parents were both from UP.
Mhm.
My lolo came from UP Los Baños. And when I went into the campus, I just remembered feeling like, wow, like this is where I want to be. Like this is my dream school.
So I think we're ready for the waist deep questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Are we gonna go in together or what?
Yeah.
Okay, on
Okay,
three.
on three you count.
3, 2, 1. Any regrets yet? I'm just wondering, like, we could have been anywhere else, at a cafe, like drinking some coffee, but how are you feeling though?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the questions. How and when did you start fencing?
I took up fencing when I was 12. But I didn't really understand how to...
How to what?
I didn't understand like what it meant to take up a sport and to
Oh,
compete.
wait, we have coffee. Wait.
I'm okay. Thank you though. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse.
Sean, you want coffee?
I'm good, bro. I'll have the
Thank
cookies
you.
though. Or you,
yeah,
Coach
yeah.
Rex, Coach Rex
And
can
then
bring it.
the water.
Thank you,
Thank you, Jesse.
Can I taste the
Jesse.
cookie, bro?
Hoy!
Oh, guys, this is Coach Rex, by the way.
Coach Rex!
He's
Ito yung Coach Rex natin. Wait, can you try one?
It's crumbly. It might fall in your tub.
sorry, my hand's dirty. Can you like feed me?
Say thanks, Daddy.
Hail Xerxes.
What? Sorry, continue. You were saying you started fencing when you were 12.
But I didn't really understand what it meant to compete and what it meant to take up a sport and try and win.
Like you would just join sports for the fun of it.
For the fun of it. And then when I got into UP volleyball, you know, a part of me felt like it just wasn't for me. Like I was forcing myself to belong in a place that wasn't meant for me.
Yeah.
But what did that teach me? It It taught me what I needed to do in order to be a champion. I didn't get to play a lot, or at all, to be honest. But then, we'd have these briefing sessions, like we'd have these huddles after training. And our coach then would always talk about hard work, how
And
it will
volleyball.
pay off. Yeah. So then I started working hard. I still didn't get close to the lineup.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine being on the bench in Team
Yes.
B?
He
Yeah.
can imagine
Yes.
that. Definitely, Sean
Yeah.
can imagine that.
Yeah.
You're on the bench for how long, bro?
Being like the second stringer of second stringers.
Yeah.
But I kept working hard, and then I just placed that work ethic into different things, into school, into fencing when I started. It's just that in fencing, when I started putting in the hard work,
It showed.
it showed. I said, oh wait, there's something that I can do here. And then I learned how to compete. I learned what I needed to do in order to get to the UP team, eventually get to the national team, what competitions I had to join in order to increase my
Kumbaga,
chances
there was
of
more
becoming the
direction.
best. There was direction, yes, and it was all up to me.
And
That's
it's
the
like,
thing about an individual sport.
You know what's
it's all up to
you know what's so interesting? Like we did Cold Conversations 1 with Sean, and like I see so much similarity in your stories. Like Sean said, he was on the bench for 4 years, and then in your case, it was the volleyball. And it's only after Sean, I think, when was your first year where like you actually got played more? It was like after you graduated, na, diba?
Yeah. After I
So
graduated.
Sean had to go back to school. So like that was the hard decision for him to make, and your hard decision to make was, leaving volleyball and going back to fencing, a sport that you left for how many years?
It wasn't a hard
Scout.
decision. In fact, it was easy because I knew that I was getting into something that would give me the same opportunities,
Yeah.
which is to be in the UAAP, to be able to compete against different schools and to make the most out
Yeah.
of college. That's what I wanted.
And,
And fencing could give me that.
yeah, it was
So,
rightfully so. You got where you wanted to be. And,
thank God, yeah.
our team last year, when we won the championship, Coach Tab really highlighted the Buffaloes, or the guys that put in the work but knew that they weren't going to play. Do you find similarities in being a Buffalo?
Yeah.
And can you talk a little bit on the mindset of what being a Buffalo means?
It's about being on the sidelines. It's about doing the work that the players don't really do. Like, you're the support of the team. And you won't know the importance of being a Buffalo until you're not anymore. Like, you become so grateful for you become grateful for your teammates who want the position that you're in just as much.
Yeah.
But have to settle for something not lesser, but something that they don't necessarily want to be doing.
I think being a Buffalo is a thankless job.
Yeah.
You're always going to be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And you have to be willing to accept that
Yeah.
for the success of your
The
team.
whole team.
Like you just can't be where you want to be at. So
How did you overcome that?
I think that I overcame that by being grateful for the position that I was able to place myself in fencing. I think that gratitude of mine took me places.
How do you personally prepare for a competition?
I make sure that I'm in my best possible shape with the help of Coach Rex, my nutritionist, Coach Tim, with the help of the people that I fence with. I think it's just that, like being confident that you prepared enough.
What was it like
Warfare.
during UAAP? You lost the one match in pooling to DLSU. What was the switch that led you to eventually beating national team member Andrea Matias and then winning the whole tournament?
Like I said earlier, just being grateful for the position that I was put in. In my freshman year in 2019, I couldn't even wrap my head around the idea of being in the lineup,
Yeah.
let alone be a starter. Because in volleyball, like, there are also starters,
Yeah.
right? In fencing, there are people who play the individual events and then the team.
Yeah.
So to be able to play in the individual event was a huge thing for me because I felt like this is what I wanted. This is what 19-year-old me wanted in volleyball.
The
In
UAAP.
the limelight.
Not to be in the limelight, but to start for the team. Like, to be the one that they trust
Yeah.
enough to bring home the bacon, diba?
And in the UAP, it's all about school pride. You're representing more than just
Yeah.
yourself. You're
Yeah.
representing the school, the
And like-
alumni, the community.
Yeah.
And it's like what she said. You're grateful for the privilege of that opportunity.
It was just gratitude, and I felt like, okay, I lost at the pooling, but there's no way. Like, I just felt like there's no way I'm gonna go home like with nothing. I've been through too much. Like, I worked too hard to
Yeah.
not like bring something
So
home.
what do you think was like the switch, like the boom?
Just enjoying.
So after like you lost, it was like enjoy lang,
Yeah, honestly, like I was just so happy to
But
be there.
you know, I super get that because I was there and then you were there too, Sean, and you remember the crowd, right? Like it was insane. It was like I was watching UAAP basketball. The whole fencing community was
I'm
there.
shivering.
Diba? It was such an insane like atmosphere that you can't copy anywhere else. So that's
No,
also
and
why
I-
did that like help with.
I remember how I felt specifically because it's a feeling that I try to replicate in all of my competitions now. Like just be happy to be there and enjoy.
Talk us through the finals match. What was that like? I mean, I remember it. I remember how it went because, you know, I was the one coaching, and then I remember just being fired up the whole time. Like, I was super like. But like for you, I don't think I actually got to ask you how it was like for you. Mismo. But for me, I was freaking nervous. I was so nervous.
What's tougher, the finals or this cold plunge right now?
This go.
I'm telling you, it's tougher than it looks. I promise you.
Unlike my match versus Andrea Matias of UE, I don't have any expectations because Syra Vergara from Lasalo is someone that I hadn't really fenced much against before. And Andrea was someone who has beaten me time and time again in different competitions. So there was more.
There was no expectations coming in.
No, but there was more uncertainty in the finals. Sabi ko, ano kaya yung ibubuga ni Syra? Like, I didn't know what to expect.
And
Diba,
then,
it was a slow start.
yeah, it was. But then, you know, at the end, like I really saw like you were super in the flow state na. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I started crying when I'm gonna cry now
Yeah.
because it's so cold.
No, but yeah, I remember you told me that. Like even before you won, you started crying already.
When I scored my 12 point, I was crying because
I'm gonna replay that right now.
I knew I was gonna win. Usually you're not supposed to think that, but when I scored that 12 point, I was already crying in my mask.
But then you know that really happens. Like Sean, does that ever happen to you too, bro? Like you know like when it's like sure win, like let's say it's the finals, like you already know, kinda like you feel like there's nothing that can happen now that can make me lose. Like it's kind of like confidence for yourself. It's not really the situation that you're already gonna win. It's also confidence in yourself that like I'm in the best, like I'm feeling the best ever, and like no matter what this other person does, like I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna win it.
Absolutely. I think when it happens to you, you just know, like,
You just know,
in
diba?
your heart, like,
Just know.
this is your moment. This is your moment to take over. And honestly, those are the moments you live for. Just
100%.
I can't explain what kind of high it feels like.
What did Adesanya say when he won? Was the thing he said?
I
Like,
wish everybody knew how happy.
how happy he was.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like there's no other like dopamine rush. Like there's nothing better than just like the feeling of winning after
There's
working
nothing like it.
after working so hard, years of hard work, or like for example you prepare, let's say like for you UAAP, months and months of preparation, you were crying like during the training sessions, like you don't want to do it anymore, and then to finally win it, it's just like, you know, like you're vindicated. It's like justice. It's for all the hard work that you've been through. It's just like a feeling that you can replicate.
When I was telling you this, it was like hitting the bullseye.
Yeah.
Like I calculated every step to hit the target, and I hit the target. So that's what it felt like for me.
And that's like, if
you think about it, everyone else is trying to figure out how to hit that target.
Yeah.
Right? They all have their whole own routine, and everyone has their own coaches, but like there's really only one winner. And to be that champion, there's no feeling like it.
Yeah.
There's no feeling like
100%.
it. The only feeling close to it is right after you get out of this cold plunge.
That's why you should buy this. It's at Cryoflex on all social media platforms.
Also,
We're
also-
offering, by the way, guys, I don't know if you knew, but we're offering discounted ice and free delivery within Metro Manila. So if you
Are
want
you
to get a
serious?
cryo tank, yeah, we are.
no way.
Yeah, we are, bro.
Like we deliver ice to anyone.
We deliver ice everywhere in Metro Manila for free.
Can somebody deliver ice to this tank right here? Thanks, man. I just want to know it works. I just want to know that the delivery system works. It does work. It's worth the buy.
Hello, can I please get free ice delivery to Sean Kitevis here also?
No.
And Juliana Gomez. Finding out that you gave UP Fencing its first gold medal in UAAP since, what was it? Was the year 2007? Yeah. That's 16 years? What does that feel like? That's insane. No gold medal in 16 years. And you gave UP its first one for fencing. How does that feel like?
I only hope that it continues. Like for the years to come, for everyone else who's gonna represent UP in women's Epee, in any sport for that matter. I hope that the gold streak continues. That's it.
What about this cold plunge? You hope it continues, huh?
Yeah,
You can stay here for a
I can
couple
stay
more.
here forever. Ask me more questions! Wala naman akong nafe-feel.
Okay.
Literally.
So, are you ready to get shoulder deep?
Sure?
Sean, are you ready to get shoulder deep?
No, definitely not. I really hate
Wait,
this.
where's the? Didn't I order ice? I ordered ice for Sean over here. Hello. Let's go, champ. Okay, shoulder deep. Let's go. Woo! To Sean too. Get it to Sean.
Okay, lang.
Shoulder deep. Ah! Wait, go on the break. Okay. Get in.
I can't.
Dude, just do it. Yo, dude, you need, bro.
I can't, bro.
We're already in here. We're already
Okay.
Okay, we have to keep it going. Sean, bilis, bro, shoulder deep.
Okay, dog, chill.
Shoulder deep.
That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Take it or leave it.
Bro, please. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, Sean, bilis.
Dog.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, you also, Juliana. 1, 2, 3, go. Sean, you're not gonna do it if you don't do it.
I'm in it.
Yeah, you have to get shoulder deep. That's the point of shoulder deep.
I am shoulder deep.
Yeah.
That's your shoulder right there. That's your big ass shoulder right there.
Okay, see, I'm shoulder deep.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Shoulder
I can't put my hands in, bro.
Please ask me the question.
Okay, ask her. Dude, Gianna needs to do it right now.
deep. Okay.
Kaya, the questions are about to get harder.
Game.
Are you ready?
Can you put more ice in, Sean?
Dane.
He's not going shoulder deep. He's not going shoulder deep. You need to get ice in this bitch. Okay. There is a coach who I will not name who alluded that you going to UP would be a problem for them. How did you take this, and what will you say to him now that you gave UP fencing its first gold medal in 16 years?
I can't say much to someone I haven't met, but I think the coach was right. I was a problem. Like, I was a problem to my competitors.
Oh.
So,
If you're watching, that's for you.
After your win, obviously this brought a lot of attention to your achievements and fencing journey. You're on the covers of Vogue and other popular magazines. There are people who talk shit and say you're only on the front covers because your parents are celebrities. But personally, I think that someone who works as hard as you and achieved what you've achieved deserves all the recognition that they get. this recognition is not just good for you, but also good for growing such a niche sport. What's your personal opinion on it?
That's why I love sports, because when you win, it's all because of the work that you put in. But the thing is, in fencing, anyone can be given an opportunity to play. You could be a beginner and join a World Cup if you want to. That's how fencing works. But to be able to bring something back, like to get hardware, to win a gold medal, that's real work that no amount of privilege or special treatment can get you. Like, that's something that you cannot buy.
What is the future for Juliana Gomez? What are your biggest goals? What's next for you?
Well, I know that after college, after season 86, it's only gonna get harder from here. The
To defend your title, no?
Yeah.
What?
The competition's gonna get tougher.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're saying the competition's gonna get tougher.
It's gonna be harder to win, but I think what the future holds for me is that I'm gonna be a much better fencer a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. I intend on bringing more pride to where I come from. I intend to make my coaches proud. I intend to make the most of what my parents have given me. And you know, I'm a product of the hard work of a lot of people, so I'm gonna make sure that I give back.
What are the next goals for you in the short term? Like, what can everyone look forward to?
I'm looking forward to defending the title, and hopefully I can qualify for the Thailand SEA Games in 2025.
Woo!
That's the next goal. So those two things for now.
There will be a lot of aspiring and seasoned athletes alike watching this interview. What's something you think they can take away from your journey as an athlete?
That it's never too late to start and that hard work works. Respect the people who are younger than you because they also have something to teach you. I think it's that. A lot of it is really setting your ego aside and accepting that you don't know everything and that you're not the best. And even if you are, it's only for one day, it's only for one competition.
I love that. Okay, so before we end the show, we're gonna play a game. Sean's dying over here. But you and Sean are gonna go one-on-one, and whoever wins, one-on-one in fencing, and whoever wins, we will crown the Cryoflex fencing champion. Are you guys ready for this?
So excited for this.
Let's go! So on this corner, we have Juliana Gomez, UAAP Season 85 champion. And on this corner, we have Sean Kitavis, UAAP Season 84 basketball champion. So the rules are hit anywhere from the waist up. The first to get hit gets the point, and if you hit at the same time, it counts as a point for each. We're gonna go first to 5. You guys ready? Let's go. On guard. On guard.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, relax on breath.
Pre. Ale. Okay. Tush.
Go.
That's 1-0 for Juliana. Wait. Back to your position. I'm gonna give you a yellow card for that one. On guard.
Easy ka lang, pre. Easy ka lang.
Pre.
Stress
Ale.
ako eh.
Oh, that's a double point. That's a double point. So now the score is 2-1, Juliana leading.
Relax on breath. Relax on breath. Wala.
Okay.
Palaging press sa basketball eh.
On guard. Distance please, Sean, distance please. On guard. Pre, Ale. Another point for Juliana. On guard. Re, Ale.
God, that was scary.
Double point,
Double point, double point.
Pero ganda ng defense pa rin, friend.
Maganda yung defense mo.
Ganda yung
So
defense.
that's 2-4, Juliana leading. One last point for Juliana. Can you take this, Sean?
Time out, time out. Get
What the fuck does this do, bro? What the fuck does this do? I got no idea. I got no idea.
Pro.
It just seemed like what they did, you know?
This is amazing.
Just to remind you, it's 2-4, you're down 2. Are you gonna take this? She just needs one more point.
Okay.
On guard.
Okay.
Pre, Ale.
Oh!
Another point for Juliana.
Golly!
He thought he scored.
Dog, that scared the
Salute.
shit out of me, man.
Remove your masks and salute, please.
Good
That's
game.
the end.
Good game. What is salute? Good game.
Alright, good job, guys. Juliana, thank you so much for joining us on Cold Conversations.
Thank you for beating me. Looks like I got a lot of work to do in my fencing career.
Yes, you do. Alright, that's it for Cold Conversations. If you guys want to buy a tank just like this one, you can buy one on our website that you can find on all of our social media platforms. That's at Cryoflex on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever. Thank you guys for watching. This was Cold Conversations by Cryoflex. Alright,
Peace.
let's go.